Hello, mic check. Mic check. The choices we make today shape the future we dream of. The world is huge and waiting for you to explore. Let your dreams guide you. Dream big, because there is nothing you cannot do. Welcome to the Indian School of Excellence Kindergarten Annual Day Celebration, Pratidhwani, the beginning. We are absolutely delighted to welcome you all as we come together to celebrate the boundless creativity and joy of our young learners. This year, our kindergarten students have embraced a variety of exciting activities, each one fostering their growth in creativity, confidence, and a deep love for learning. Today, we are beyond excited to present the fruits of their hard work and dedication. From vibrant dance performances to touching musical renditions, each act is a shining example of the energy and passion these little stars have put into their craft, all without the unwavering support of their wonderful teachers. A warmest thank you to all our parents and guardians for your constant encouragement and involvement. Today's event serves as a beautiful reminder of the incredible potential within our young learners and the bright future that lies ahead for them. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to the Indian School of Excellence, Kuwait. I'm honored to introduce our esteemed dignitaries who grace us with their presence. Today, let's extend a heartfelt welcome to them. Chief guest, Dr. Chidambaram Sabarathinam, Research Scientist, KISSER. Senior Administrator and Principal of ICSK Senior, Dr. V. Binumon. Principal of ICSK Khaitan, Mr. K. Gangadhar Shirsid. Principal of ICSK Junior, Mrs. Sheeja. Director of Indian School of Excellence, Mrs. Shirley Dennis, all Vice Principals and invited guests. I, Madiha,
And I, Cleaver.
from the Indian School of Excellence team, we are thrilled to be your host for today's event. It's wonderful to see you all eagerly waiting to have a glimpse of your tiny thoughts gleefully performed today. And it's a pleasure to welcome you all to Pratidhwani, the beginning. In this rapidly changing world, it's our responsibility to teach our young ones the importance of preserving and cherishing our natural surroundings. Our annual day theme highlights the significance of nature, conservation, and the impact of our actions today on the future. As we gather here, let's inspire our children to dream big and take accountability for a brighter, greener tomorrow. Enjoy the performances by our little ones, who are the true echoes of tomorrow.
To start our program on a divine note, let us invoke the blessings of the Almighty with the Islamic prayer. I request everyone to join in this solemn moment. Fatima Zahra from UKG Orange will recite verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Thank you, Fatima, for the soulful recitation.
As we come together in unity, let's take a moment to reflect on the blessings we share as a community. Our prayer song today is a heartfelt expression of our gratitude, love, and hope. It calls us to dwell in the divine grace and grow together in wisdom, kindness, and strength. Let's join our voices and spirit in this beautiful prayer, embracing the values and aspiration that bind us as one family. Please join us in singing our beautiful school prayer, which has been composed by our dedicated teachers.
We are all gathered here, this humble, blessed family, to dwell in thy grace, O divine. We are all gathered here, this humble, blessed family, to dwell in thy grace, O divine. In thy merciful love and lenity, we grow up together every day, to shine and excel all the way. We are all gathered here, this humble, blessed family, to dwell in thy grace, O divine. रूप बनावे हम, ज्ञानी बने हम, सच्चाई की राह चले हम, सहाय बने हम, संसारी बने हम, उन्नति की शीश चढ़े हम। आदर सत्कार स्नेह खुशी करुणा सदाचार का पाठ पढ़े हम। आदर सत्कार स्नेह खुशी करुणा सदाचार का पाठ पढ़े हम। We are all gathered here, this humble, blessed family, to dwell in thy grace, O divine. To dwell in thy grace, O divine. To dwell in thy grace, O divine.
As we unite in honor, let's stand for the Kuwait National Anthem, followed by the Indian National Anthem, to pay tribute to the nations that inspire us to thrive, contribute, and act with pride and integrity.
على جبينك طالع الرعد وطن وطني الكويت كلم مجدي يا من آباء الأولى كتبوا ذكر الخلود فنادى بالشهوب الله أكبر إنهم عرب طلعت كواكب جنة الخلد وطني الكويت كلم مجدي وعلى جبينك طالع نادي وطني الكويت وطني الكويت وطني الكويت كلم مجدي.
Thank you.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated.
To set a warm and joyous tone for our event, we begin with a beautiful welcome song. Our little stars have prepared a delightful medley featuring Our little stars have prepared a delightful medley featuring the charming tunes When You're Smiling and It's a Small World After All. Music has the power to bring us all together and create a harmonious atmosphere. Sit back and enjoy the melodies as they spread warmth and cheer, bringing smiles to our faces and celebrating the unity and joy of our global community. Let us welcome them with a big round of applause.
a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. There is just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. Though the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world.
Thank you, dear students, for welcoming us all with such a wonderful rendition.
The lighting of the lamp signifies the dispelling of darkness and the spreading of knowledge. I invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. S. Chidambaram, to light the lamp and commence our event with auspicious beginning. I also request our director, Mrs. Shirley Dennis, to accompany the chief guest. Thank you. Thank you for being the bearers of this enlightening moment.
As Rosalind Carter beautifully said, a leader takes people where they want to go. A great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but ought to be. This perfectly summarizes our school director, Mrs. Shirley Dennis, who has the influence on both students and staff alike. She consistently encourages us to strive for excellence and become the best versions of ourselves. We invite on stage our director, Mrs. Shirley Dennis, to welcome the gathering and take this opportunity to reflect on the accomplishments and activities of the past year.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Chidambaram, our Senior Administrator and Principal of ICSK Senior, Dr. V. Binumon, Principal ICSK Keithan, Mr. Gangadhar Shishar, Principal ICSK Junior, Mrs. Shija, our dear Vice Principals, Supervisors, dear parents, our teachers, and our lovely students, a very warm good morning to everyone. This day, even though children are not there, this day will be remembered by all the parents, not our children. They don't understand. They just come on the stage and look for their parents where papa, mommy sitting. And sometimes when they see you, they stop what they are doing and look for your attention. And this day will give a good memory to the parents because these are the KG classes, their first attempt to be on the stage, to act like what teachers say. They don't know what they are doing exactly. They just follow instructions and do. When they go to higher classes, they start thinking and do their level best. But whatever small children do, whether they make mistake, it has a beauty in it. It has an innocence in it. And that's what we are here for. And our children are very smart. All these days of preparation for this annual day, we realized. Our children, they take up the corrections, the dances, the skit. We realized we have very good actors over here. A bundle of talents. The only thing what we have to do is to realize and develop that talent and whatever the capability. The opportunities are always coming, and if you don't make use of that opportunity, they will not become what you want them to become. So I congratulate and thank all the parents who are gathered over here. You took time off because you know that what is the importance of being our child on the stage. And the early years of training, how it helped their personality development. And your presence over here is the proof of that. I thank all the parents who supported and cooperated with us to bring up this event on this day. And to have this program, I know we are in the last month of the year. Everywhere the programs are going on for the Christmas and the New Year and the plans for traveling, the onset of the climate affecting the health of the children. But in spite of all this, we decided to have our children to be the most important on this day. And on behalf of us, Indian School of Excellence, I would like to express our gratitude to all of you for being present over here. And our chief guest, Dr. Chidambaram Sabaratnam, a smiling and a pleasant personality who loves children. And he is not a medical doctor, a person who keeps on experimenting and researching. And we'll be having a good introduction about him. He is from KISAR, the Scientific Research Center in Kuwait. And his presence make our children more, more meaningful. And thank you, Dr. Chidambaram, for accepting our invitation and being here present on behalf of our management, staff, and students. I welcome you on this occasion. I expect our parents, our children are not there to clap for him. Please clap. Our senior administrator of Indian Community School and principal of ICSK Senior, Dr. Binumon. I don't think he needs an introduction for you. He is the chairman of CBSE, GCC countries, CBSE chairman and Gulf Council, and also here in Kuwait. And for every event of ours, and he is also a big event manager. Thank you so much, sir. And he's having a function in the school, ISEK Senior, and in spite of that, he accepted our invitation to be with us. Thank you so much, sir. On behalf of everyone, we welcome you for this. And our farthest colleague, Dr. Mr. Gangadhar Shishar, Principal of ISEK KG, the most busy person at these days with the carnival, getting ready next Friday, and having so many things to hold as the school is having graduation, IGCSE, ACCA, so many courses too. But we find a time for each other, and thank you so much, Mr. Gangadhar, for taking off time to be there for this event. On behalf of all ISEK staff and students, I welcome you for this event. And my lady colleague, Mrs. Shija, who is always there with me for many years together. We were together, now we were parted, but we are a part of a team. Thank you so much for your presence, Mrs. Shija, Principal of Indian Community School Junior, where I was there before, and there my heart goes always. Thank you so much for your presence. Welcome you on behalf of all the ISEK members. And ISEK Junior Vice Principal, Mrs. Shanti, will be always there with us in our all events to support. Thank you so much and welcome you on behalf of our school. And Mrs. Bismita, ISEK, our Excellence Vice Principal, a silent smile, all the work in her presence, you will see that. Thank you so much for. You don't have to be welcomed, you are a part of this. Still, I wanted to acknowledge your presence. And to acknowledge there are so many our team members. If I name them, there are so many of us, starting with the event coordinator, Mrs. Priya, assistant coordinators, Sujata and Maria, are supervisors and anchors of today's event, Kliva and Madiha, and all our art teachers, dance teachers, the KG teachers who prepare the students for this event. Welcome all of you, all the staff members, and without any hesitation, they are there with us to help us in any activities required. Welcome you, all of you, for this program. I think they deserve a big round of applause, our teachers, our staff members. Most of all, once again, I wanted to thank each one of you present over here, dear parents. This is the most important day, and your children are going to be the center of attraction today. So thank you so much, dear parents, for your presence. You can clap for yourself. Welcoming you for this event. Since this is an annual day, I would like to give a brief report about the annual report from the time we started. It won't take much time because as we are eagerly waiting for the program to begin. Once the program starts, it is a continuation and there will be no gap. After that, only will the next of the functions will be there. Indian School of Excellence, Kuwait, has always been dedicated to providing a holistic learning experience. It's inaugurated on 14th of January 2021. It has celebrated numerous milestones, fostering creativity, academic excellence, and community spirit. From the very beginning, we have prioritized parent engagement with the virtual orientations and academic year kickoffs. Our students have showcased their talents through a variety of competitions and creative activities such as drawing, clay modeling, and craft projects, and different important days like Earth Day and Mother's Day. Through different activities, our students have developed essential life skills from crafting with the waste materials to learning everyday tasks like folding clothes. Our return to in-person learning in October 2021 marked a new chapter in student interaction and celebrations, including virtual events like Grandparents' Day. The journey has been filled with exciting competitions and achievements, from virtual fancy dress contests to external awards in art. We also celebrated other events like Foundation Day, kindergarten graduations, as well as the first offline examination in March 2022. Our assemblies, talent hunts, and health initiatives played a key role in boosting confidence and promoting wellness. ISEK also introduced initiatives like that fostered kindness and gratitude within the community, like Share to Care program, through the collection of which we could help many students to continue their education. Labor's Day to show gratitude towards the support staff, that is on May 1st. Care Club, thinking about the parents who are working to take care of the students after the school hours. Keep Your School Clean initiative for the students to understand their responsibility towards the environment. And hosted memorable events like Kindergarten Sports Day and class picnics. Parent-teachers meetings also conducted to discuss each student's academic as well as overall performance. Weekly coachings like art, karate, music, dance, sports, archeries, all these were conducted in our school to enhance the skills of our students. As we continue to grow, we are committed to build an inspiring and nurturing environment for our students where they can dream big, achieve their goals, and contribute to the community. We deeply appreciate the unwavering support of our parents and look forward to achieve even greater milestone in the years to come. Thank you, dear parents and dear guests, for your presence over here. We are going to start officially our annual day celebrations. Thank you so much for your presence. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful words and comprehensive annual day report. Your leadership and dedication continue to inspire us all. We are grateful for your guidance and support in making this event and our school a success. Let us embark on a journey to the origins of our planet, the creation of Earth, and the essential elements of nature.
The earth, the air, the land, and the water are not an inheritance from our forefathers, but on loan from our children. The story of earth is a testament to the delicate balance of life. From the fiery birth of a planet to the cool embrace of oceans, the nurturing soil and the whispering winds, nature has interlaced together an intricate tapestry of interdependence. The 5 elements, the earth we walk upon, the water that sustains us, the fire that powers our lives, the air we breathe, and the space that envelops us is a gift and a responsibility. As custodians of this remarkable planet, our actions today will shape the echoes of tomorrow. Let us honor the creation of earth and protect its elements, for they are not just the foundation of life, but also the harbingers of a sustainable and flourishing future. Through collective effort and respect for nature's bounty, we hold the power to safeguard this balance for generations to come. Let the story of our earth inspire us to nurture and preserve it, fulfilling our role as stewards of this magnificent creation. Let us embark on a journey to the origins of our planet, the creation of earth and the essential elements of nature.
Settle down. The bell just rang. It's time to start the day.
Good morning, everyone. Today's assembly is being conducted by the students of KG. Please rise for the morning prayer.
To dwell in thy grace, O divine. To dwell in thy grace, O divine.
Thought for the day. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. I repeat, one touch of nature makes the whole world kin. Campus news. KG will be celebrating Annual Day.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you all doing today?
Fine, ma'am.
That's great to know. Sit down, my children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let me quickly take the attendance. Raise your hands when I call out your name. Evilia?
Present, ma'am.
Burhanuddin Modi?
Present, ma'am.
Lennon?
Present, ma'am.
Fatima?
Present, ma'am.
Ashar?
Present, ma'am.
Arya?
Present, ma'am.
Rohan?
Rohan, teacher is calling you.
Rohan?
Hey, Rohan. Why Rohan is not listening to teacher?
My dear Rohan, are you paying attention? What are you doing over there?
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I was just drawing something.
Oh, okay. Show me what were you drawing. Wow, that's beautiful. Do you know what you're drawing?
Teacher, can you please show us too? I too want to see. Me too.
No, ma'am. I really don't know. But I saw my brother drawing this in his room yesterday. He wouldn't let me see. But I remember it looks like a jalebi, all swirly and yellow with pretty beads around it. The colors are so bright and it made me really want to know what he was making. A jalebi with beads? That sounds so interesting. You know, those colorful beads remind me of something fun we can learn about.
What is that jalebi? Like what, ma'am?
Well, there are different kinds of beads in the world. Some are round and shiny, just like planets in the sky. Have you ever looked up at the night sky? Sometimes I see stars, but I don't know about planets. That's okay, dear. Just think of the beads as special round shapes. Each one can be a different color, just like your brother's drawing. Would you all like to draw some colorful beads too?
Yes. We do want to make a big picture with lots of colors, same as Rohan's brother.
Great idea. You all can make them any way you want. Maybe even make a big happy sun in the middle. Oh, I like that. I will show my picture to my brother.
Teacher, look. Teacher.
Well, now that you all have drawn those colorful beads, let me tell you something interesting. Each one of these colorful beads have a name.
Really? What's their name, ma'am?
This is our solar system.
Solar system? Is that the name of a drawing?
Yes, just like you have a name and I have a name, these colorful beads have names too.
Oh, what are their names, ma'am?
They are called planets, as I told you before.
Planets? What are they? How do they look?
Ma'am, how many planets are there? We have 8 planets moving around the sun.
Wow! So my brother was drawing planets? I didn't know that.
Exactly. Now, let's learn about them together. Each planet is special, just like each one of us. I'm so excited to show you something fun. Did you know there's a special song about the planets?
Wow! A planet song? Does it talk about all the planets we learn?
Yes, dear children, and through this song, we'll explore what makes each planet so unique. Let's get ready! Ma'am, can we all live in these colorful beads? That's an interesting question, Fatima. But let me ask you first. Do we need water to live?
Yes!
Well, water and air are very important. Now, do you think all of these beads have water and air?
Maybe not, ma'am.
Exactly. The elements we need to survive, like water, air and land, are only found on one special bead.
Which bead is that, ma'am?
It has a name. Do any of you know what is it?
No, ma'am.
This special bead we live in is called planet Earth.
Oh, planet Earth?
Exactly. Planet Earth is our home, and it's the only place where all the elements are present that help us to live.
Wow!
So, let's remember how special a planet is, and we should take care of it. Isn't it, my dear children?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now, let's continue learning more about our amazing planet Earth. Here are the 5 elements of nature that make our world so special. Let's listen to them.
Earth stands for stability, strength, and endurance. It is the solid ground we walk on and the support for all life. Let's celebrate Earth, the element that brings the spirit of Earth to life.
I am Earth, strong and steady. I give you land to walk on, plants to grow, and homes for animals and people.
all about moving, changing, and giving life. It reflects our feelings and the ups and downs we go through. Water is very important because it keeps everything alive and fresh.
I am water. I flow in rivers, fill the ocean, and give life to every living thing.
stands for energy, change, and passion. It can both destroy and create, showing the power of transformation. Fire is warm and bright, bringing action and excitement.
I am fire. I bring light, warmth, and energy. But be careful, I am also powerful.
thinking, talking, and moving. It gives us the breath of life and the freedom to imagine. Air is very important for keeping us alive and helping us connect.
I am air. I am everywhere. Invisible but important. I help you to breathe and keep the birds fly.
stands for the vast, endless space above us. It shows us how vast and amazing the universe is, and it reminds us of endless possibilities.
I am sky stretching high above. I give you sunshine, clouds, rain, and the moon and the stars at night.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light
Today, we are going to make animal mask. It's going to be so much fun.
Ma'am, I bought the material.
Ma'am, I got the material.
Even I brought the material.
Me too. That's fantastic. I love how prepared you all are. Let's get started. Remember, be as creative as you can with your animal mask. If you need any help, just raise your hand.
So, ma'am, if we can't live in those colorful beads, can animals live in them?
That's a great question, Evelia. Just like us, animals also need air, water, and food to survive. So, just like us, they can live only on the same special bead, planet Earth.
Oh, I see. So animals live only on Earth?
Exactly. Planet Earth is not just a home for humans, it's a home for all kinds of living things, like animals, plants, and even tiny creatures that we cannot see.
But, ma'am, how do plants live?
Well, just like us and animals, plants also need certain things from nature. They need sunlight, water, and air. You see, nature provides everything, like air to breathe, water to drink, and sunlight to grow.
So, we have to take care of nature, right, ma'am?
That's right. Just like nature takes care of us by giving us air, water, and food, we must take care of it in return.
Wow! So nature is super important.
It is, Ashar. Nature is what makes planet Earth so special. And that's the reason we must protect our planet. Without nature, neither we nor the animals and plants could live.
So, we are really lucky to live on Earth, right, ma'am?
Yes, Rohan. We are all very lucky. And so, we should always appreciate and take care of our planet and everything nature gives us. Shall we?
Yes, ma'am!
Wonderful! Now, who's ready to learn more about the amazing animals and plants that live in nature with us?
We are, ma'am!
Let's explore together!
Please remove your car, it's blocking. Hyundai car 74233. Thank you.
Africa.
Okay, class, time for me to go now. But these were some awesome questions. You guys are future space explorers for sure. Remember, the universe is big and full of surprises. So, keep being curious and asking questions.
Ma'am, I want to say something.
Of course, Rohan. What would you like to share?
Ma'am, my brother is going somewhere very far, but he did not tell me exactly where he is going.
Oh, I see, Rohan. Try to find out and share it with us in the next class.
Rohan, where is he going?
How will he go there?
When is he leaving? All that I know is he keeps telling I'm on my trip to explore.
Your brother's journey sounds interesting. We look forward to hear from you.
It's not an end. The journey continues. Pratidhwani. Today's responsibility. Echoes of tomorrow.
That was a vibrant journey, which reminded of the theme, Pratidhwani, the beginning. Our young performers have beautifully demonstrated the responsibility we hold today in shaping the future, showcasing through their talents the beauty of the natural world, the energy of the elements, and the vastness of our universe. From the lively classroom scenes to the mesmerizing planet and nature songs, and the graceful five elements dance, their performances have echoed the importance of nurturing creativity, curiosity, and respect for nature. Their voices, their dances, and their creativity reflect the power of what we do now and how it will influence the future. Let us applaud these brilliant performers whose dedication and enthusiasm remind us of the shared responsibility we all have in shaping a brighter tomorrow. Well done, everyone.
The presence of a distinguished chief guest adds privilege and elevates the event's overall significance. It's my privilege to introduce an exceptional personality, Dr. Chidambaram Sabaratnam, who graces us as the chief guest for our annual day celebration today. He is currently serving as a research scientist at the Water Research Center, Kuwait Institute for Scientific Research, KISR, a gold medalist in both his undergraduate and postgraduate studies. His academic journey has been nothing short of inspiring. He began his career as a junior research fellow on a drinking water mission project focusing on fluoride in groundwater, and later joined Annamalai University as a lecturer, Department of Earth Science in 1998. Rising through the ranks, he served as professor and head of the department from 2015 to 2017. With an illustrious career spanning 19 years of teaching and research, Dr. S. Chidambaram has supervised 18 MPhil scholars and 18 PhD candidates. A prolific researcher, he has published over 250 articles in peer-reviewed journals and edited 10 books in the field of hydrogeochemistry. His groundbreaking work on fluoride removal by natural materials for community water supply, an outcome of a Ministry of Environment and Forest project, earned him the Best Paper Award in Applied Water Science Journal in 2013. For his exceptional contributions to hydrogeology and environmental geochemistry, he was honored with the Best Contribution Award in 2016 by the Indian Society of Applied Geochemists. Additionally, his expertise has recognized on a global scale, as he has participated in and conducted trainings with the International Atomic Energy Agency, and he has served as an International Atomic Energy Agency expert on various missions. Today, we are fortunate to have such a visionary and accomplished scientist among us. Without further ado, I invite our chief guest, Dr. Chidambaram, to the stage to address the gathering.
So good morning and good afternoon to you all, and I really thank ma'am for this opportunity. It was very dynamic here, and you know, when you are being with youngsters, no, it takes you to that vibe. And generally when you are at college, you have the vibe of the students, and when you are at the kindergarten, you have the vibe of that children. So I was really happy enjoying that. Thank you, ma'am, for this opportunity. And respected guests and his parents, students. It's really an opportunity to be here, and it's very difficult to make children perform in stage because the KG teachers give more effort to bring them to that particular shape. When you come to college, it's a bit easy to handle children, handle the students, but when you are at KG classes, it's very difficult to handle them. So that is the route where they start their career. And it was nice to see children waving their hands to the parents from here and seeing them where they are sitting and all like that. I really enjoyed it. And it's nice that nowadays in system what we look into is knowledge of education. And more like teachers, they have to concentrate on 40 students or 30 students. But it's the education where we start at home that is very important. Like as a child, you have to focus on one or two child. But as a teacher, you have to focus on 40 children, know their plus, minus, and then try to build up on their abilities. So I really appreciate the efforts of teachers. And as a parent, we have more responsibilities to bring them. We know them very well as a child, we know them very well. And school gives them the subject knowledge, they try their best to bring out their abilities. But still, there are certain things which we need to concentrate on our home teaching kind of, like what it can be, like confidence which we give and the persistence. And sometimes, you'll have to teach them value of life, respect people, and value of even money. So life is not about winning alone. You'll have to teach them where you can get up, rise, and try to face all the obstacles coming up. Strong mothers bring up, strict mothers bring up strong children. That is very fascinating. If you can see the history of most of the scientists, Edison. At 12, he was almost deaf, and he was not able to listen, and his mother was his teacher. And though she was a school teacher, she was able to understand exactly what is required for him. And that made him concentrate very much. And he used to write in his biography that mother was his teacher. He had that confidence. When there was a lab, it was around 1910, I hope, his lab was burnt. And by that time, when he was watching that, he had his 24-year-old son, like Charles, I remember his name was Charles. He called him and asked him to bring his mother and see how the beautiful flame is kind of. So the way you look at it, the perspective or out-of-box thinking, you don't hurt your inner feelings. Try to know from where you are left out, from there you will have to start again. So what he said to his son was like, no, actually I had a lot of things to dispose. And fire has taken care of that. If you ask me to dispose, I will not do that because I will think this will be useful for me, this will be useful for me. Fire has taken that. And when he went across through the destroyed lab, he was looking at the photo, he called his son and he told him, see, fire could not destroy Edison. So that was the confidence which they had, and that is behind the mother's input. Similarly, that was Einstein. Einstein's mother was Pauline, I hope. And it was in 1860, they had a problem of poverty and socio-economic problems. And his mother was behind him to come across all these hurdles. And even Swami Vivekananda, you might have heard about him very much, the man with a lot of confidence. And his mother, Bhuvaneshwari, I think you know him. And she was the inspiration behind him. He used to tell that the devotion you give to the mother is the hard work, and that is the welfare which you get. That's the roots which give you the welfare. So that is the way that mother plays a very important role in all the families. And Shivaji, the great Chhatrapati Shivaji, his mother, Jijabai. So they were all behind the entire family, though fathers are their first heroes for the children. But mothers play a very silent and important role to bring up the entire family of that nature, the confidence which they give. And you'll have to be strict at many times whenever. And those days it was all kind of, we had two subjects which I feel I should stress upon here. One is physical education and the other one was moral science. So nowadays, this moral science is missing. Somewhere in our schooling days, we had this moral science. And obviously, that has to be taken care by the family. Because, you know, those days we were all like a joint family. Either grandmother tells the morals and they tell the, or somebody in the family takes care of them. They may have different roles, you know, how to adjust with people, how to handle with people, how to react to others. So children learn a lot by themselves, you know, they are very fresh. You don't need to tell them to learn this, learn that. They take what is required from them. And you have to sit, talk, understand what is required from them and what they understood. We don't have time now, you know, we are now in a nuclear family, and if both of us are working, then we don't have time to sit and talk with children, sit and play with them, spend some valuable time with them. So that is becoming slightly, and now we are becoming cellular family, you know, then children don't have friends at all nowadays. They sit with mobile phones and then play games, and they don't have that physical activity. You know, that is a small degradation coming down. So technologically we are all developing. There is something which is lacking between the children. They get upset easily when they don't get what they wanted. So that point we'll have to stand with them, tell them life is always about not winning. You'll have to start to learn to get loose and start from where you have to again regain that power. So there mothers play a very important role, where teachers, they also play a very important role, because that is the root, the term rightly which was pointed out, like Pratidhwani means the starting, means that starts with that KG children. No, that is where you start the entire thing, their life, their science, their friends. I could see even children, when one was not attentive, the other was trying to help him to be attentive, like try to push him to front and coming front. And so it was very nice enjoying them and try to get them on track. Just one small thing which I want to tell and finish this, conclude my speech. Where there was one truck, you know, that is, you always have an overbridge and you have a traffic lane below also. And there was one truck which got stuck in between that overbridge and the the road below. And there were a lot of people who were looking at it, and a lot of experts from the city were called, engineers were called to remove the truck and regain the traffic. And there was a small boy running around here and there around that truck and try to see what he can do for that. But you know, generally elders, we don't listen to the small boys, or we don't listen to the children what they are telling. But there are always things to listen from them. We learn many things from them. The way they express, you know, like there were a lot of expressions in the children which they were standing there. Each and every children had their own expressions. It was nice to see people who are anxious, people who are first-time stagers, and they were able to wave their parents from the stage. So we don't get that vibe from the children, so they don't listen to what they wanted to say. But they tried for half an hour or 1 hour, they were not able to say. At last this child went to that cop and he said, see, I have a small idea from my point of view, can you hear it me? So then he reluctantly said, okay, tell me whatever you want to say. We are all experts, we came here, we don't know what to do, we are trying our best so that it will be done in an half an hour or so. But this child said, see, I am viewing it on my height, my perspective, what can be done. So he said, if you can release the air from the tires, the truck will go down and automatically you can remove the truck. So that was something which they didn't think about it. Because, you know, their level of thinking and their height, has their own imagination, no? The children have a very imaginative capacity which we try to focus on at certain times and try to destroy their imagination. So that is where, you know, all of us have our own childish nature somewhere hidden in us. And we try to expose it when some people don't see it, or sometimes we try to expose it rarely. So even when we grow older at 60 years or 70 years, we remember our childishness which is held up inside, somewhere inside us, and that is becoming farther and farther when you grow up. So that part has to be inculcated in all of us so that we are not much of hidden. We have more exposed, and out-of-box thinking is always there. And that, with that few words, I think teachers have done a very good job and bringing up the students with a lot of colors and a lot of training. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words and for taking time to be with us today. Your presence and encouragement means a lot to us and our young performers. I request you to remain on stage, actually. I request you to come on stage, sir.
It is a matter of great pride for us to have our esteemed chief guest among us today. His exemplary achievement and contributions are truly inspiring and deserving of our utmost admiration. To honor and felicitate our distinguished chief guest, I invite our director, Mrs. Shirley Dennis. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Kindly take your seat. True leadership is not just about taking the lead, but also about guiding others along the journey. It gives me great pleasure to invite on stage our dedicated and inspiring Vice Principal, Mrs. Bismita Samshuddin, whose commitment to excellence and unwavering support for our students and staff have been invaluable. We welcome you, ma'am.
Good morning, one and all. Respected Chief Guest, Chairman, esteemed members of Board of Trustees, Director of ISEK, Principals, Vice Principals, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, and my dear little ones. On behalf of Indian School of Excellence, I am honored to extend vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of our Kindergarten Annual Day 2024. I express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Chidambaram Sabarathinam, for gracing this event with his presence and inspiring us with his words. Your address has motivated our little ones and filled our hearts with a sense of purpose and pride. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time and for being part of this celebration. A special thanks to our chairman, Mr. Sheikh Abdul Rahman. Though he is not here, he conveyed his best wishes. I would like to thank our vice chairman, Mr. Vinukumar Nair, and secretary, Mr. Amir Muhammad, whose unwavering guidance and vision propelled this institution to greater heights. Your constant encouragement and belief in the potential of every child and teacher are deeply appreciated. I would like to express our sincere appreciation to all other Board of Trustees. Your support and contributions have been pivotal in providing a nurturing environment for our children to learn, grow, and shine. Your dedication to the welfare of this school and its students is truly commendable. Thank you so much, dear Board of Trustees. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our visionary principals, especially Principal and Senior Administrator, Dr. Binimun, Principal of ICSK Khaitan, Mr. Gangadhar Srishad, Principal of ICSK Junior, Mrs. Shija, for guiding us with their wisdom, encouragement, and steadfast support. It is their leadership that continually inspires us to achieve greater heights and ensures that every event like this today is a grand success. I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our director, Mrs. Shirley Dennis, whose support, guidance, and leadership have been the cornerstone of our institution's success. Ma'am, your relentless pursuit of excellence inspires us all, and today's event is a testament to your commitment to nurturing the talents of our youngest learners. Your words of encouragement and your belief in the potential of every child have been a source of motivation for all of us. Thank you, ma'am, for creating an environment where our students can dream big, explore creatively, and grow holistically. Thank you so much, ma'am. A special thanks goes to my fellow Vice Principal of ICSK Junior, Mrs. Shanti. Their support and cooperation made this event memorable for everyone present here. I would like to thank our dedicated team of teachers whose tireless efforts and meticulous planning have brought this beautiful celebration to life. The arrangements from the captivating decorations over here to the seamless execution of this program are a testament to your hard work, creativity, and passion for ensuring the best of our children. I would like to mention some names here. From the beginning, our supervisors, Mrs. Priya, Mrs. Madiha, and Mrs. Kliva, our program assistant coordinators, Ms. Maria and Mrs. Sujata, our dance teachers, Mrs. Neerja and Mr. Siddharth, our art teacher, Mr. Mukundan, our AV team, Mrs. Kavita and Mrs. Chinju, our annual day script directors, and all those who supported us to make this event a grand success. Your commitment to nurturing and showcasing the talents of our young learners is truly commendable. You have not only guided them through their performances, but also instilled confidence, discipline, and a love for learning in them. Today's event is a shining example of the extraordinary bond between our teachers and our students. A big thank you to all the support staff, especially our office secretaries, Mrs. Vrishali and Mrs. Muna, and our Mr. Samyula, whose behind-the-scene efforts have ensured that every aspect of this event runs smoothly. Sincere thanks to all the admin staff of ICSK, light and sound, videographers and photographers. I extend my gratitude to our dear KG students for their delightful performances today. Each one of you brought immense joy and pride to us with your enthusiasm, innocence, and talent. Watching you on the stage has been a reminder of the boundless potential that lies within each child. You are truly the stars of the day. A big thank you to our KG children. I also take this opportunity to sincerely thank our amazing KG teachers. Your dedication, creativity, and hard work in shaping these young minds have been on full display today. A special thanks goes to our parents for their continuous support and encouragement. Your involvement plays a crucial role in the success of events like these and in the overall development of your children. As we conclude this special day, let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration and enthusiasm that has made this celebration a grand success. Thank you once again, and may we continue to work together to create such cherished memories for our children. Have a good day. Thank you once again.
Thank you for your heartfelt words of gratitude, ma'am. Your recognition and appreciation deeply touched everyone who contributed to making this event a success.
Today's performance is not just an echo, but a promise, one that assures us the future holds incredible possibilities if we embrace our role with heart and purpose. The journey we have started today reminds us that each of us has the power to make a difference, and together we can shape a world that thrives in harmony with nature. As we reflect on the beauty and significance of the elements, protecting these gifts is not just a responsibility, but an opportunity to create a sustainable and vibrant future for generations to come. By taking small steps today, we are laying the foundation for a tomorrow filled with balance, growth, and respect for the environment. The journey of learning, responsibility, and action does not end here. We look forward to seeing you all again on December 21st, where the journey towards the brighter tomorrow will continue. Pratidhwani, today's responsibility, echoes of tomorrow. Thank you, and see you soon. Have a great day. Dear parents, we thank you very much for your presence here. And I just want to make an announcement. Students can be picked up from the designated classrooms. Welcome song children are sat in the basement math lab. Skit students are sat in Hindi room. Planet song performers are sat in LKG Pink. That's on the ground floor. These are the ground floor classrooms, LKG Pink. Hindi nature song performers, UKG Purple. Earth element, LKG Orange. Water element, LKG Indigo. Fire element, LKG Green. Air element, LKG Blue. Sky element, again on one of the ground floor classrooms, maybe grade 9. And nature dance performers, UKG Blue. Thank you and have a fantastic day ahead.